Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank the following partners for their continued support: UPMC Sports Medicine, Silver Sport, The Club Sports and Health, U.S. Foods, Trib Live Radio Sports Talk, Perkins Dental Associates, Overture Technologies, D1 Pittsburgh at the Green Tree Sportsplex, AC Athletico, Edinboro University of Pennsylvania Student Government Association, Super Donut, Hot Metal Diner, Bab Incorporated, Cunningham Meats, CrossFit Steeltown, Roland Trucking, and American Natural. To learn how your business can get involved with the Pittsburgh Passion, visit pittsburghpassion.com.
The following is a presentation of RMG Sports, award-winning championship television.
It's a perfect night for football, and the Pittsburgh Passion are a perfect 5-0. Tonight, they try to reel in the New York Sharks for the second time this season. And a very pleasant good evening. Welcome to Couple Stadium here on the south side of Pittsburgh. I'm Chris Shovlin with the Pittsburgh Passion in the IWFL tonight. They take on their longtime rivals, the New York Sharks, here in this women's pro football game. Well, the Passion pitched their third shutout of the season, 51-0. Just last week, they thrashed the defending national champion Carolina Phoenix on this very same field. New York, meanwhile, has won 2 straight, but they're a half game behind Montreal in the North Atlantic Division. Time now for tonight's UPMC Sports Medicine Keys to the Game. UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion. First, for the New York Sharks, they cannot let the Passion get a jump on them in this game. The Passion are famous for taking the lead and then never looking back. New York cannot afford to let that happen tonight. Quarterback Karen Mulligan is going to need to find her receivers, Brylan Fields and Erica Cottle, and the running backs, Caprice Gray and Gina Pettigano, are going to have to maintain ball possession in order to keep Pittsburgh's high-powered offense off the field. In order to do that, Cornelia Myers at linebacker and Jewel Grimley at defensive back are going to have to step up their games. As far as the Passion is concerned tonight, Pittsburgh just needs to keep doing what it's been doing, and that is putting up points and moving the football up and down the field. Quarterback Lisa Horton became the first female in the history of women's professional football to pass for more than 10,000 yards, a landmark achievement that she got last week. Her favorite targets are Rachel Wadowski and Angela Baker, and Sierra Chick comes out of the backfield. Pittsburgh has a high-powered offense. Speaking of high-powered, what about the defense? People like Niedermeyer, Griswold, Zubovic, Nelko, Edmonds, Tia Montgomery, they're having all-star seasons on the defensive side for Pittsburgh. They just need to try to get another goose egg tonight. One of the great fans of Passion football, one of the team's good friends, Munz Abdullah, tosses the coin. Referee Dave Barry says the Passion have won the toss and have elected to receive. Pittsburgh tied with the Keystone Assault for the top spot in the Mid-Atlantic Division. Perfect records of 5-0 coming into tonight's game. New York in second place in the North Atlantic Division with a record of 3-1. They trail the Montreal Blitz, whom the Passion defeated earlier this season. Montreal now 4-1, and New York just a half game behind them at 3-1. Dana Manita will kick off for the New York Sharks as we get set to play football here on the south side tonight. The Passion and New York ready to do it again here in the IWFL. Manita's kick is high and end over end. Osselborn runs up to it, lets it bounce past her, and now Haig will pick it up, and on the return goes to the 25 and is finally dropped at the 29-yard line. Rachel Wadowski, one of her top targets, is just 17 yards away from 2,000 receptions. Here's a toss into the backfield. Horton was lined up in the slot, came over, fires to Wadowski. A strike downfield is caught at the sideline and out of bounds at the 45-yard line in New York territory. And the Passion come with razzle-dazzle on the first play from scrimmage. After the 26-yard first down pass play from Horton to Wadowski, Lisa now goes back in at quarterback in the traditional set. Pro set look for the Passion now. Two running backs and receivers to both sides. First down and 10 from the New York 45-yard line. This is Sierra Chick circling in the backfield, running left and getting pounded down at the line of scrimmage. An excellent tackle on defense by New York's Amber Terrell, the linebacker out of Iowa City, Iowa. It is second down and 10 for the Passion. This time Horton will send two receivers to the right side, and Wadowski, the flanker to the left, goes in motion right. Here's Horton setting up to throw, rifling downfield. That ball is going to be caught by Sharon Vasquez, who will play some offense again tonight. She's a fabulous defensive back, but shows her skills at receiver and lands the ball at the 31-yard line. Another Pittsburgh Passion first down. Haig and Wadowski go left. Kate Sullivan also in, the tight end, set up in a tight slot formation, and the Passion will run the football straight ahead. And Sierra Chick finds maybe a yard at best. Pittsburgh #2 in scoring offense in the entire IWFL. They put up 188 points so far in the 2014 campaign. They're looking at second down and 14 now. A rollout by Horton. She'll stop and try to set and throw. Big rush. Feels the pressure and somehow breaks out for the moment, but is finally dropped behind the line of scrimmage for about a 2 or 3 yard loss.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by Perkins Dental. One life, one smile.
Pittsburgh steps up to the line. Horton will send a trip set over to the right side this time. Kate Sullivan will split out to the left. Here's Horton rolling right, pumping, throwing a sidearm fling. That ball is going to be caught over the middle, and Wadowski will bring it to the 24-yard line. This is going to be shy of a Pittsburgh first down by a few yards, though. On the stop was Nahandi Brown. Slots to both sides. Chick, the single running back behind Lisa Horton. New York looks like it's coming. Here's Horton. Two-step drop, fires. Amanda Haig in traffic, makes the catch. First down, Pittsburgh at the 16-yard line. A rope thrown by Horton. Haig with the sure hands brings it down, and the Passion keep the drive alive, and they're now in the Silver Sports Silver Zone. 3 receivers left. Horton hands it off. This is Chick running the football, turning that left corner, 15 down to the 10. Evades a would-be tackler and dances into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown run. Sierra Chick puts the Passion up first with 9:13 to go here in the first quarter of play. Amy Fallon is on to kick the point after. Snap, placement is down. Fallon drills it. It's good. The Passion take a 7-0 lead over the New York Sharks. One of the keys tonight for New York was not to let Pittsburgh do what it just did, and that is score first and score quickly. The Passion up 7-0. Let's see if New York can answer. This is Fallon's kick. It will bounce away from one of the forward receivers, and now circling around on the return is Jewel Grimsley, and Grimsley will actually lose yards because the Passion had great special teams kick coverage there, and they nail her back at the 20-yard line. Now New York goes to work. First down and 10. They'll have the ball at their own 21-yard line. Number 30 is Karen Mulligan, the quarterback from Ronkonkoma, Long Island. Gets the shotgun snap, looks quickly, throws right. That ball is complete to Crystal Molina, and Molina is quickly roped up, and that ball's going to come loose, and we're going to get a flag as well. Tia Montgomery was able to jump on top of the loose ball. Excellent swarming defense by Pittsburgh, but we're going to get a personal foul face mask call against the Passion. Mulligan, no drop at all, fires out right side again, looking for Crystal Molina, and the ball is thrown behind her and incomplete. And it was Tia Montgomery back covering. Mulligan barking out the count. Gets the snap, looking left the whole way, fires, and this one again is thrown behind the intended receiver, and this time it was Maggie Nattell. Sharks look a little tentative in their first possession from scrimmage. They were able to get a first down because of a Passion penalty and have the ball 3rd down and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Mulligan looking over the middle, waiting, throwing the crossing pattern. That ball is going to be caught. Erica Cottle with it, and Cottle will dance her way up to the 49-yard line. Chrissy Edmonds and Olivia Griswold bring her down, but it will be a gain of 11 and a first down for New York.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by Trib Live Radio, the only way to listen to Pittsburgh sports. sportstalk.triblive.com.
Mulligan sends 3 receivers to the left side on the first down play as we're under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. She'll get the snap and they'll hand off and run. The ball goes straight up the middle for about a 3-yard gain on the play. This time carrying the football for New York is Caprice Gray. Mulligan from the Passion 48-yard line. Calls and gets the snap. Looks over the middle, now out to the right side. Again, she completes it to Crystal Molina, and Molina is roped up and thrown down by Chrissy Edmonds as soon as she catches the ball. They'll end up gaining 1 on the play. New York with it, 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Here's Mulligan controlling the high snap, looking over the middle, firing their crossing pattern left to Fields, and Fields makes the grab, leans forward and appears to have the first down. But we have a penalty flag down against the Sharks, and that will bring the play back. Mulligan will empty the backfield. 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blitz coming from the backside. Mulligan feels it, fires, and that ball is incomplete. Trying to get a pass to Crystal Molina, who was curling into the middle. Passion with a 7-0 lead over New York with 5:49 to go in the first quarter, and the Sharks have to punt. Monita will run up, step into it. It's blocked by Olivia Griswold. She's looking for it and finds it, and is tackled at the 15-yard line. Griswold with another career punt block. She has been amazing. After the second punt block of the season for Olivia Griswold, the Passion have the ball at the New York 15-yard line. First down and 10, and Horton getting set to go to work. Here's Lisa giving off, and it will be a run play. They try to sweep it across the backside of the line in the hands of Sierra Chick, and she'll find one tough one. Empty set now. Horton feels the blitz coming. Drops back, throws, backpedaling, and that ball is going to be incomplete. And a little contact down there at the post. Sierra Chick was cutting to the post, and she and Gina Pedagano bumped into each other. The officials will rule it incidental. 3rd down and 9 from the New York 14. Here's Horton with a roll to the right. Has blocking. Throws after the pump, and it will be caught by Amanda Haig inside the 5-yard line. That's going to be another Pittsburgh first down in the Silver Sports Silver Zone. Now the Passion will send in the goal line offense. Kadisha Clark will come in and play fullback. Olivia Griswold also comes in for the Passion, and she too will be in the backfield. A stacked eye behind Horton under center. First down and goal. Kadisha Clark will take the handoff, run into the end zone, touchdown from 4 yards away. A power move down the middle for Kadisha Clark, and the Passion take a 13-0 lead. Now it's Amy Fallon on to kick the point after. Fallon's kick is on its way and through. The Passion with a 14-0 lead over New York, and here comes an onside kick by Amy Fallon. It's going to bounce around. Finally, it's picked up, and on the fly is Jewel Grimsley. And Grimsley won't get far. She'll be decked at the 45-yard line. Now Karen Mulligan has some work cut out for herself and her team. She'll send 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mulligan rolling right, throwing a short pass. It's going to be caught by Erica Cottle, and the ball came squirting out but goes to the sideline out of bounds.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by the Club Sport and Health. One membership, more options, more fun.
Mulligan gets the snap, eyeballs the field, now is chased and throws downfield with an open receiver down there streaking to the boundary line, and she couldn't get it to Crystal Molina. Passion #1 in the IWFL in scoring defense, having allowed just 12 points. 6 of those to New York, by the way. The only offensive touchdown given up by the Passion this year. The other one was on special teams. Now Mulligan chased in the backfield, almost grabbed and sacked, and finally she will go down. She was flushed out of there originally by Jessica Nelko, and then the rest of the D caught up with her. Dana Manita had her last punt blocked by Olivia Griswold. You better believe that's in the back of her mind as she awaits the snap. With the sun in her eyes, it's a roller. And again, she'll run almost into Griswold. She got it out of there somehow. And it will take a New York bounce and bobble down to the 30-yard line. And that's where Pittsburgh will start its offensive possession here, leading 14-0 with $1:51 to go here in the first quarter. Horton rolling right, pressure coming. She lets go of it in traffic and almost gets picked off, but she got popped hard right when she let go of that football. Katie Rose was right on her. Comes Wadowski, left to right motion. Horton with a right roll once again. Sets, throws downfield. Wadowski overthrew her that time at the 40-yard line. Long count. Horton gets it. This time rolls left, throws downfield. Haig with a great catch. Hooked that ball out of the air at the 45 and took it up to the 50. Wow. Amanda Haig with a brilliant catch on that rope. Thrown by Lisa Horton. And Nahandi Brown had to bring her down, otherwise she might have been gone. Horton will hand off to Sierra Chick, and she'll cut back to the right, and Chick able to escape for a moment there. Will pick up about 4 or 5 yards on the run play. Horton in the gun with Chick at her right shoulder. 2nd down and 5. Lisa. Hands off. It's Chick curling around to the left, cutting back up the middle. 45, 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line. And Sierra Chick is finally stopped on the run play by Nahandi Brown, but it's another Passion first down. And a nice gain there for Sierra Chick, picking up 15 on the run play. Start of the second period of play. Chris Shublin on the call here tonight. The Pittsburgh Passion with a 14-0 lead over the New York Sharks, looking for more. Pittsburgh has outscored its opponents 49-6 in the first period of all of its games in 2014. Now the Passion trying to run the ball. Chick, stop. She'll shuffle it back. Horton gets it, runs around the left side, and the Passion end up with a 5-yard gain. Wow, what great thinking that was that time by Sierra Chick. She actually turned and faced Lisa Horton and was able to get the pitch to her after she was stacked up. Horton eyeing up the situation, looking at the New York defense, trying to get the read. Looks right, sets, throws, Haig over the shoulder. No, couldn't bring it down. That time she had to bend over backwards looking for it and could not find it in the sky. Deuce Reyes was the closest defensive back to her. 3rd down 6 now for Pittsburgh. Chick, the single running back once again. Horton controls the high snap, roll out right, pump fake. Now has to throw a sidearm pass and some contact downfield. Incidental again, it'll be incomplete.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by Silver Sport, keeping sports clean.
Lisa Horton looking into the sun. Has her team downfield. Looks, sets, throws. And this one is going to be a looping pickoff. Nahandi Brown with the interception. And Brown returning it up the sideline is finally bumped out at around the 20-yard line. So that drive will stall with the interception. Now the Sharks go back on the attack here. 1st down and 10 from just beyond their own 20-yard line. Mulligan gives off, and the run will come to the left side. And that ball is loose. Pittsburgh says it has it, and so do the officials. That ball was fumbled away. Running back Caprice Gray lost the handle on the football, and Pittsburgh ends up with it. Tia Montgomery with a strip, and the Passion recover. 1st down and 10 at the New York 25-yard line. Lisa Horton with Sierra Chick, the running back, in the backfield. Chick will get the handoff and cut it left. Almost spins out of the tackle, but she's grabbed around the waist by Amber Terrell. And Terrell able to bring her down. Horton flushed and had to step up into the pocket and got hit by Katie Rose. And also in there defensively for New York, Denise Drayton. Horton fakes the handoff to Osselborn, and she'll call her own number. A stiff arm, but she is going to be run out of bounds. Let's see if Pittsburgh can climb out of this hole. New York's defense starting to come alive here in this game. They forced a turnover, and now they're backing up Pittsburgh's offense. Sullivan in motion across the set. Lisa Horton fires over the middle, throws behind Sharon Vasquez, who had to try to spin and look for the football, and she had a couple of steps on linebacker Tia Hopkins. Now New York will send Maggie Nattell to the left side, 3 receivers to the right, as Karen Mulligan, the quarterback, gets set for the snap. And it'll be a run play, and the run will go right this time, and it will be Caprice Gray, who fumbled on the last offensive possession, and Gray's able to take it upfield and curl around that right end and pick up about 7 or 8 yards. Pittsburgh showing a bit of blitz. Now they're going to back out of it, and they're going to hand off to Gray once again, and Gray will get a hit by Tia Montgomery, bounce off and fall forward for a couple of yards. Mulligan turns, it gives Gray again, dances away from one would-be tackler. Tia Montgomery almost had her in the backfield, now curls to the right side. She's going to try to dive forward to get that first down. And it's going to be close. Jessica Nelko stopped her, but they're going to rule that a first down. The snap and the run play will go to Brown. And Brown will be trapped in the backfield and drilled behind the line of scrimmage. Kim Zabovic making the stop on the play, a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. Mulligan hopping around, firing over the middle, crossing pattern. It comes to person I just mentioned, Ryland Fields, who makes the catch, and an amazing run downfield all the way inside the Pittsburgh 25-yard line before she's finally stopped by McAtee.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by U.S. Foods, keeping kitchens cooking.
Biggest offensive play of the night for the New York Sharks. They have the football down at the Pittsburgh 24-yard line, first down and 10. New York started putting a little more heat on Pittsburgh on their defensive side. Now they're heating up offensively as well. Here's Mulligan zipping a pass. This one's going to be off the fingertips and intercepted by McAtee. McAtee trying to keep it in bounds and does so all the way up to the 44-yard line. The ball hit Bryland Fields in the hands, and McAtee was able to get the pick and the return out near midfield. Pittsburgh takes over. Lisa calls for the snap, zips one out, looking for Osselborn on a square out along the line of scrimmage, and the ball is thrown behind her and low, incomplete. Chick is the running back. Horton calls for the snap, and then she's going to run the option. New York had that strung out pretty nicely, but Horton is still able to sidestep the tacklers and run to the boundary line for a positive gain. And coming into the ball game, she was 73 yards shy from 2,000 yards rushing in her career, and would be only the second Passion player to hit that milestone. Lindsay Hughes was the first. Horton on the roll, pumps, throws, and that ball is tipped and almost picked off. Passion will punt the football. Wadowski will do the punting chores. Standing just beyond her own 35-yard line. Wobbly snap. She's able to get it and send it tall. And it will take a Pittsburgh roll. Deuce Reyes will walk away from it. It'll be tapped dead by the Passion in punt coverage back at the New York 26. 5 minutes, 31 seconds remain here in the second period of play. It's Pittsburgh with a 14-0 lead over New York on touchdowns by Sierra Chick, a 16-yard run, and Kadisha Clark with a 4-yard gallop. Now Mulligan, zip pass over to the right side. That bubble screen is going to be incomplete. She was trying to nail Crystal Molina, but threw it low. Mulligan. They're going to run it to Gray. Gray will start right, cut it back up the middle, and Gray will power forward out to the New York 34-yard line. Now New York picking up the pace of its offense. In a bit of a hurry up here. 3rd down and 2. Looping snap. Mulligan gets it, looks, sets, and throws, and that ball is going to be complete to Brylan Fields. And Fields is taken down by Sharon Vasquez, but not until she picks up a New York first down at the Sharks' 41. Mulligan looking to the sideline for some help. Now gets the snap, sets, fires. Molina off her fingertips and dangerously close to being picked off. Chrissy Edmonds was there, and so was Michelle Peters.
Fans, be sure to visit PittsburghPassion.com for more information about joining the Passion as a player, coach, or intern. You can also get your hands on some great Passion gear at PittsburghPassion.com.
Second down and 10 for New York. Mulligan being chased, throws, and this one is caught by Molina. She's able to break one tackle, but not the second one. Chrissy Edmonds hit her, bounced off, but was able to hold her around the ankles while the rest of the Passion D came at her. McAtee was there. 3:40 left here in the second period of play. Passion up by 2 touchdowns. Blitz coming, high snap, and they're going to run Gray up the middle, and Gray will bang her way forward to the first down and get it to the Passion 48-yard line. Patel is the lone receiver to the left side, 3 wideouts right. Mulligan looking left. There's Natel, overthrew her that time. Coverage on the play by Ashley Strawn of Pittsburgh. Now Mulligan will switch the receivers. The 3 wide will go left. And here comes a run to the right side. This is going to be Caprice Gray once again, and Gray will try to cut it off the end. Find just a yard or 2. Third down and 9 now for New York. There's Mulligan. Heat is on. She'll find Fields. And Fields able to make the catch and rumble to the Passion sideline. She'll get it inside the hash mark, and that's where she's dropped. It's an absolutely gorgeous weekend here in Pittsburgh. Memorial Day weekend, a beautiful Saturday night. And now we see New York throw the football. This is Fields with an over-the-shoulder catch inside the 10. And she'll take it in to the end zone for a touchdown from 32 yards away. Here's the snap. Tough placement. That kick is going to be blocked. Passion trying to scoop it up. And they finally do. Chrissy Edmonds will be tackled at the 30-yard line with 1:53 to go here in the second period of play. That was only the second offensive touchdown that Pittsburgh has given up this season, the first one that they've allowed in the air. And now Manita, who had her point after block, kicks it away to Pittsburgh, and Amanda Haig will circle under it at the 12. Haig to the 20, 25, finds a hole, cuts through it at the 30, and is pounded at the 33-yard line. First down and 10 for Horton. Lisa gets a snap, rolls left, looks, sets, throws quickly downfield. This one is going to be empty. It's second down and 10 yards to go for Pittsburgh. Here's Horton hopping backwards, throwing a ball. It hits one of the New York Sharks right in the helmet that time. Osselborn comes in as the running back now. She'll go out into a passing formation. Horton has to throw quickly and does so, and a turnaround grab by Leslie Radowski. She makes the catch and is dropped at the New York 36-yard line. What a rope throw by Lisa Horton, and what concentration was shown by Wadowski on the turnaround grab. It is the Pittsburgh Passion 14 and the New York Sharks 6. We've got a good one here at Couple Stadium on the south side. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up soon.
The Pittsburgh Passion would like to thank the following partners for their continued support: UPMC Sports Medicine, Silver Sport, The Club Sports and Health, U.S. Foods, Trib Live Radio Sports Talk, Perkins Dental Associates, Overture Technologies, D1 Pittsburgh at the Green Tree Sportsplex, AC Athletico, Edinboro University of Pennsylvania Student Government Association, Super Donut, Hot Metal Diner, Bab Incorporated, Cunningham Meats, CrossFit Steel Town, Roland Trucking, and American Natural. To learn how your business can get involved with the Pittsburgh Passion, visit pittsburghpassion.com.
Back here at Couple Stadium on the south side, Chris Shumlin. Jack Cairns is away this weekend. The Passion have a 14-6 lead over New York, and the Sharks have turned this into a ball game after Pittsburgh jumped out to a 2-touchdown lead.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by UPMC Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Pittsburgh Passion.
Empty backfield, 5 wide. Horton will face a blitz. She's going to throw into it. That's Vasquez trying to make the turnaround catch, and she came up empty that time. Horton will roll to the right. She wants to fire again, and this one is overthrown, intended for Amanda Haig, squaring out at around the New York 27-28 yard line. Now Pittsburgh trying to score again here with 53 seconds left in the second period of play. Horton will roll right, she'll pump, she'll throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Again, thrown too tall. Osselborn comes out of the backfield. Horton catches the snap. Now throws long down over the middle, has a couple of receivers open, but it's going to be intercepted. Brought down out of the sky by Jewel Grimsley on the pick, and Lisa Horton has thrown her second INT of the night. Now Pittsburgh is going to have to hunker down and dig in on defense. They have New York pinned back deep in their own territory, and as expected, Caprice Gray will try to run it out there and get them some breathing room here. Now the Sharks ready to go again. Second down and 8. 32 seconds left in the half. Here's Mulligan. Swing pass out to the right side. It's going to be incomplete. Third down and 8 now for New York. Blitz coming. Caprice Gray with the football. Started up the middle. Cut it around the right side. Turns it upfield for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. It is fourth down and 4 yards to go. It looks like New York at least is going to show its offense here and may go for it. Let's see. Nope, they will kick it away. It will be Mulligan just booting it out there in short punt formation. And it'll roll out of bounds into the New York bench. Second down and 10 now for Pittsburgh with just 9 seconds left here before halftime. Here's Lisa Horton looking, and now she's going to run. 35 to the 30. She'll cut in at the 25, still on her feet, down to the 21-yard line, and the clock ticks down to 0, and we've come to the end of the first half of play. And now let's go down to the field and check in with Chelsea Zahn, who is filling in for Jen Cairns tonight. Chelsea has the U.S. Foods halftime report. U.S. Foods, keeping kitchens cooking. Chelsea?
Thanks, Chris. We're here with Passion linebacker Michelle Peters of the Pittsburgh Passion. You guys are up 14-6 in the first half. What are you looking forward to defensively in the second half of the game?
We need a little bit more of a cushion, that's for sure. We're a little upset right now. We actually gave up our goose egg, which is one of our prideful things. We really take pride in not letting anybody score against us. But as I said earlier, we're going to have a short memory, get back out there, go back to the drawing board. You look forward to a game that you have to strategize. You don't want it to be too easy. So we're looking for to shut out the rest of the other half.
And this is actually your 10th season with the Pittsburgh Passion. You took a season off last year. What's it feel like to be back on the field with your team?
Oh, it's wonderful. There's no other sport like football. So it's great to be back. I'm loving my teammates, and I missed home. This is home for me.
Well, good luck to you and the team in the second half of the game.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Chelsea, and Michelle, too. The Passion have a 14-6 lead over New York, and the Sharks have turned this into a ball game after Pittsburgh jumped out to a 2-touchdown lead. Sierra Chick and Kadisha Clark both scoring on the ground. Brylan Fields got a 32-yard pass from Karen Mulligan, and the Sharks got on the scoreboard in the second quarter. Now here, start of the third. The return is on, and the Sharks will have the first possession of the second half from their own 33-yard line after that ball was brought back by Amber Terrell. Mulligan goes under center with an eye backfield behind her, and she'll hand off, and they're going to run the football to the right side. This is Talisha Brown carrying, and Brown is going to find a little bit of room around that right side edge before Griswold and Zabovic team up to bring her down. New York stepping up the tempo of its offense now. Again, they go with an eye backfield behind Mulligan, who's now under center again. And a quick opener try, and this will be a run play that won't go anywhere. The Passion able to snuff it out. Talisha Brown is the running back off her left shoulder. Double slot formation on third down and 12 for the Sharks. Mulligan looks, throws out right side. That ball is going to be caught by Crystal Molina and then dropped. Olivia Griswold has already blocked one punt tonight. She almost got a second one, and now Melita able to get it out of there again as Olivia almost got to it. Here's Haig after the bounce. 40, 45. And Amanda Haig is popped hard and brought down by Talisha Brown. First down, Pittsburgh. Ball sitting at the Passion 47-yard line. Horton will have one slot to the left side. It's a toss sweep. This is Osselborn. And she'll bring it up over the 50 and into New York territory. Swept out of bounds at the 49-yard line by Amber Terrell and Talisha Brown. Second down and 6 after the gain of 4 for Pittsburgh. This time the slot goes to the right side. Horton comes under center with an eye backfield behind her. Kadisha Clark and Sierra Chick are the running backs. It'll be Chick running the football with Clark blocking. And Chick able to find another yard to the New York 48-yard line. Play fake to Chick. Horton steps up and throws. An out pass over to the right side. It's caught by Rachel Wadowski for the first down for Pittsburgh at the 40-yard line. On first down and 10, here's a toss and a sweep by Osselborn. And she'll cut it to the outside. Bouncing it to the 35, down to the 30-yard line and tackled at the 28. Making the sweeping tackle was Amy Deal. Pittsburgh picks up 12 on the run play by Sonia Osselborn, and another first down for Pittsburgh.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by Super Donuts. #1 in nutrition, more protein, less fat.
Just over 10 minutes to play third quarter. Horton fakes left, gives right. It'll be Chick digging her way off the right side of the line of scrimmage inside the 25 all the way to the 23-yard line. Horton taking her time. Perhaps calling it audible here. She'll fake the deep pitch and give off on the quick opener to Kadisha Clark, and Clark is going to be stacked up after a 1-yard gain. Horton sweeps it left. Osselborn is in. She'll try to cut it up the middle. Gets to the 20, is bowled over backwards after about a 2.5-yard pickup. Leading the tackling that time for New York was Amy Deal. Also in there was Katie Rose. Pittsburgh going with a quick call here. Fourth down and short. It'll be Kadisha Clark getting the handoff from Horton, and Horton will push her up the middle for the first down to the 16, but a flag comes out of the backfield, and we're going to get a penalty on the quarterback for that. Flag makes it 4th down and 7 for Pittsburgh. We have 8:10 to go in a running third quarter clock now. The Passion leading New York 14-6. Wadowski to the right side, and Haig goes to the left. Broken eye, Osselborn, the tailback, with Kadisha Clark in at fullback. Kate Sullivan is the tight end to the left side. Lisa Horton under center, drops back, play fake, rolls out right, steps aside from the traffic, aims for Wadowski and comes down empty. Incomplete. Joel Grimsley was defensing the play for New York. This is a tight ball game. The Passion up 14-6. First down and 15 now for New York. Mulligan will give off. The run play to the right to Talisha Brown. Makes a cut back to the middle and rumbles forward to the 24-yard line. On the 5-yard penalty, makes it second down and 15 for New York. Here's Mulligan zipping a pass over to the left side. Flats. That ball goes incomplete. Again, it hit the receiver right in the hands, Maggie Nattell. Again, New York shuffling personnel around, and they were able to get Talisha Brown off the field in time this time. Now it's a quick throw. Mulligan over to the left side, goes incomplete to a jumping Erica Cottle. Sharon Vasquez was in coverage there. Dana Manita is back in punt formation. High snap, steps up, rams one downfield. It'll take a New York bounce. Haig will back away from it, and it will be tapped dead by Nahandi Brown of New York. Pittsburgh will take over at its own 47-yard line. First down and 10 for Lisa Horton and the offense. Trying to get into position. Horton will draw the snap, give off. This is Sierra Chick with blocking, straight up the middle. Sierra Chick for 14 yards on the straight blast. Nice big hole opened up for Sierra Chick, and she was able to follow the blockers and run straight through it for 14 on the gallop. And the Passion have the football at the New York 40. First down and 15 now for Pittsburgh. Wadowski and Haig both to the wide side right. High backfield broken now as Clark slides to her left. This is Chick on a crossbuck play. She'll run it right. Chick, 40, 35, breaking tackles inside the 30. And Sierra Chick is brought down at the New York 26-yard line. A 19-yard run by Sierra Chick. And Pittsburgh has it first down and 10.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by Overture Technologies. Overture Marketplace, the only place to compare personalized student loan rates and more.
From the New York 26, Chick, little juke step in the backfield, able to slide forward for about a yard pickup down to the 25 before she was tripped up. Here's Osselborn off the right side, 25-20. Osselborn all the way down to the 10 and dragged down inside the 10-yard line at the 8. Sonia Osselborn with a great run. She'll pick up 17. And New York has to call timeout because Pittsburgh is in the Silver Sports Silver Zone and they are romping right now. 3:49 to go, third period. Pittsburgh has it first down and goal at the 9-yard line. And Horton brings a stacked eye offense into play. And the run will go straight up the gut. Down to the 5-yard line, a pickup of 4. Both ends in tight for Pittsburgh. Second down and goal from the 6. Here comes a toss. It's Chick trying to turn that left corner. Chick is hit behind the line of scrimmage and thrown to the boundary line. Excellent defense that time by Deuce Reyes of New York. Chris Shublin, Chelsea Zahn will be joining us in the postgame once again. She's filling in for Jen Karras tonight here at Couple Stadium. Passion with it, third down and goal to go from the 6-yard line. Here's a toss and a sweep and a run to the end zone and a touchdown for Sonia Osselborn. 2:27 to play in the third quarter, and the Passion increased their lead to 20-6 over New York. Fallon for the point after. Placement is there. The kick is on its way. It is up. It is end over end, and it is good. Passion ready to go. Fallon's kick is tall but short, and it's mishandled at the 22-yard line and finally picked up by Nahandi Brown. Brown turning that left side over the 40, 50. Look at Brown go over the 40, still on her feet, and finally knocked to the boundary line and out of bounds. A fantastic return by Nahandi Brown after Deuce Reyes mishandled the football back at the opposite side of the field at the 22. Mulligan, play action, throws, end zone, no, incomplete. Instead of a score, it is second down and 10. Here's New York. Mulligan looking right, throwing over the middle for the post, and that one is going to be incomplete, broken up. Now it's third down and 10 for New York. Under 2 minutes to play in the third. The Passion with a 21-6 lead on a gorgeous night here in Pittsburgh. Mulligan will wrap that ball right into the belly of the running back, Caprice Gray, who cuts it up the middle, and she'll run it down to the 24. They keep the offense on the field, trailing 21-6, relatively deep into Pittsburgh territory. Mulligan looking left, throwing left, and that ball is in and out of the hands of receiver Maggie Nattell. 3 receivers out this time. Play fake. Horton turns, fires, and that ball is thrown slightly behind Kate Sullivan as she turned to look for it. Got there a little earlier than she thought it was going to be delivered. It's incomplete. Chick comes off. Osselborn checks back in. She scored the last Pittsburgh touchdown on a 6-yard run. Kadisha Clark is in to block for her. Here's the handoff. It's Osselborn again. Upfield to the 25. The ball is scraped loose. A fight for it on the turf. Looks like Pittsburgh may have recovered.
This segment of Pittsburgh Passion Football is brought to you by AC Atletico Soccer Academy. AC Atletico creates a positive and encouraging culture that promotes learning.
New York is coming. Horton drops back. Rolls away from the pressure. Has time, throws, and it's caught by Kate Sullivan. and she was able to bounce off a would-be tackle, but she bounced backwards, and that might have cost Pittsburgh a first down. Well, Pittsburgh has thought better of it. They bring Kara Prentice, the long snapper, in. Rachel Wadowski is the punter. She's standing at her own 20, gets the snap, steps up into it, line drive kick, and a Pittsburgh roll. And McAtee will cover downfield, so there will be no return by Crystal Molina. Pittsburgh has touchdowns by Sierra Chick on a 16-yard run, Kadisha Clark on a 4-yard run, and Sonia Osselborn on a 6-yard run. All on the ground here tonight. The lone New York touchdown, a pass from Mulligan to Fields from 32 yards away. Here's Mulligan going up top again, and it's going to be intercepted by Pittsburgh. The return down the sideline, and is ruled out of bounds at the 15-yard line. A big pick for Pittsburgh as Mulligan tried to let it fly down the right side. Chrissy Edmonds got the INT and returned it down the sideline. Now Pittsburgh, after the Chrissy Edmonds INT, has the football at the New York 13.5. Here's Horton dropping back after the play fake, and will give off to Sierra Chick, who tries to string it right. Now cuts it up the middle after a little hesitation. Dives inside the 10 and delivers to the 6. Second down, about 3.5 yards to go for Pittsburgh now. In the Silver Sports Silver Zone. Toss sweep. This is Osselborn with blockers. She'll run outside. She'll try to turn it. And she is dropped on that run play. Looks like Naandia Brown came up to make the stop. Horton has the eye set up behind her with a slot to the right side. Under 13 minutes to play in the game. Here's the give, and straight up the middle will go Kadisha Clark. And Clark will get stood up at the 5-yard line, just shy of the 5. Now it looks like Pittsburgh will try for the field goal. It'll be Amy Fallon. Alex McAtee is going to hold. That ball will be spotted at the 14. This will be a 24-yard field goal attempt. Straight away, it's going to be blocked. It will be blocked. New York blocks the field goal attempt. Larissa Davis came in and got it cleanly that time. So far this season, the Passion have given up 2 touchdowns on defense, 2 offensive touchdowns by their opponents. One of those came tonight against New York. Now the defense is called upon to do some damage again here tonight, as it'll be an end-around play on the run, and Erica Cottle will carry the football. Face mask call against the Passion with 11:53 to go in the game. Passion lead 21-6. New York with the ball. Mulligan looking over the middle, firing to the right. And again, it's off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Crystal Molina. And it goes incomplete. Mulligan has Gray at her right shoulder. 2 slots, one left, one right. This time Mulligan looking left the whole way, firing, and this ball is going to be caught out of the air, hooked nicely by Maggie Nattell. Nattell breaks the tackle, doesn't want to go down. Finally, the whistle blows. So New York ends up with the football at the Pittsburgh 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Sharks. Again, slots to both sides, single running back with Mulligan there. She'll send Cottle into the backfield. And now she'll swing the pass to her out to the right side. It goes incomplete.
Fans, be sure to visit PittsburghPassion.com for more information about joining the Passion as a player, coach, or intern. You can also get your hands on some great Passion gear at PittsburghPassion.com.
The Sharks quarterback Karen Mulligan has had her receivers drop a lot of balls tonight. Trying to get one connected here. She'll throw downfield. And this one is broken up, incomplete. 2nd down and 20 now for New York. They'll move Cottle over to the right side where 3 receivers are planted. 1 receiver to the left is Nattell. Here's the snap, and the handoff will go to Gray. She'll cut it around the right side edge, and flags fly everywhere as Gray turns it upfield for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Now New York looking at 2nd down and long. 2nd down and huge. There's a rifle shot looking for the intended receiver, Maggie Nattell, and that one also broken up. 3rd down and 30 yards to go now for New York. Mulligan drops back, hops, pumps, Throws long downfield. A great adjustment on the ball, and making the catch is Maggie Nattell. Pittsburgh in a dogfight with the New York Sharks here tonight. I guess you can call it a fish fight when you get down to it. Here is Mulligan on first down and 10. Slots to both sides. Fakes the handoff. Rolls right. Throws right. And that ball is going to be caught for another first down for New York. And this is Erica Cotto going down to her knees to make that grab. Slots both ways. Mulligan looking left, stepping up and dumping one over the middle. It goes incomplete to Brylan Fields, the wide receiver from Aurora, Colorado. Mulligan wraps the handoff right into Caprice Gray, and Gray will take it straight forward. She'll still be shy of the first down. Mulligan with 3 receivers to the left side. Gray is right behind her. She'll give it to Gray. Gray will try to run for the first down. She got stopped and popped backwards. Let's see where they spot her progress. It looks like she's going to be shy. And Pittsburgh has prevented New York from crossing. They had stick, and they stopped them from getting the first down. The defense of the Passion holds. Lisa Horton will go under center. An eye backfield behind her. Slot to the left side. And Pittsburgh will run the football. And the Passion able to get it out of there with Sierra Chick carrying it off the left side up to the 13-yard line. Trying to get to 6-0 and stay undefeated, the Passion. Clark shifting in the backfield. Horton goes gun. Slot goes right. Lisa takes the snap, rolls right, has blockers in front of her, sets, throws the sidearm pass. Amanda Hake makes the catch at the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh gets the first down. Horton goes under center once again to take the direct snap. Gets it. Gives off. Sierra Chick trying to turn the left corner. Does so. 25, 30, 35. Breaks a tackle with the 40, 45, 50. One player to beat, and she can't get around that last defensive back, Joel Grimsley, who made the tackle on the play. But what a run by Sierra Chick. Takes it into New York territory to the 36-yard line. Lisa Horton digs in. Toss sweep. This is Osselborn waiting for a block. Cuts it around the right side. Cuts it back. And is drilled at the 33-yard line by Amy Deal. Horton will shift the running backs. Osselborn is dotting the I. She'll get the handoff. Zigzag move up the middle. 30, 25. Close to the 20-yard line. Tackle to the 21. Sonia Osselborn. Another Pittsburgh first down. Timeout called by New York with 3:39 remaining in the ball game. Sierra Chick comes back into the backfield. She has 140 yards tonight after a 42-yard run earlier in this possession. And for Chick, that is a personal best, both on that single gain from scrimmage and the 140 yards she has tonight total. Blitz coming from New York. Lisa Horton reads it, gives off quickly. Kadisha Clark bangs through the left side of the line. And Clark will finally be spun around and dropped to the 19. Second down and 7. Pittsburgh has it at the New York 20. Just inside the 20. Here's a toss. And that toss went high right at the ear hole of the helmet of Sonia Osselborn. She was able to control and get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's all. Passion came into the night 5-0, tied for first place in the Mid-Atlantic Division with the Keystone Assaults. There's a play fake, and now the handoff finally gets into the hands of Sierra Chick. She'll circle to the wide right, cut back up the middle down to the 10-yard line. She'll pick up 8 more yards. She's closing in on 150 yards on the night. She was brought down on the play by Amber Terrell, but Pittsburgh has another first down in the Silver Sports Silver Zone. New York has only one defeat on its ledger so far this year. It was to Pittsburgh earlier in the season. They're looking at a possible second loss here unless they can work some magic. But right now it's Pittsburgh that's working all the magic, and it's Sierra Chick who is dancing and weaving and moving the football down to the 7-yard line. Second down and goal to go. Lisa Horton with hands on hips, just watching the clock tick away. She'll milk as much of that ticker as she can. Then she'll give to Sierra Chick, who gets stood up and dragged down backwards. Larissa Davis was there first to wrap her up. Passion just trying to play it safe right now. Finish this game out strong. They're up 21-6. Horton fakes once, now gives off. It's Chick winding and turning upfield, and Chick will be dragged down around the knees by Deuce Reyes. Now the snap to get the clock started once again. Kadisha Clark will get the football, and she'll stand there and finally get knocked over backwards, and the clock has ticked down to 0. And that is the end of the football game. The Pittsburgh Passion faced a tough challenge for the New York Sharks tonight. The Passion win it by a final score of 21-6. Now let's go down to the sidelines to Chelsea Zahn, who's filling in for Jen Cares tonight. Chelsea has the Silver Sport Captain's Corner. Silver Sport, keeping sports clean. Chelsea?
Well, thanks, Chris. We're here with Passion tailback Sierra Chick. Congrats to you and the Pittsburgh Passion on your 6th win of the season. You guys beat the New York Sharks 21-6. You had a phenomenal first quarter with a 15-yard run for a touchdown, and right here in the fourth quarter you had a 42-yard rush. What goes through your mind when you have an opportunity to play like that?
I do it for my team every time. I mean, Harvey came in, Coach Harvey Smith came in and told us, you have to look at that sister beside you, to the right and to the left, and you got to play for them, and that's what I did tonight.
And now that you guys are still undefeated in the 2014 season, what's in your mind looking forward to the rest of the season?
Just like I always say, we keep better. We look at the mistakes we made, and I want to just give a shout out to my line. They did an awesome job just protecting me, getting me out there, and we just move forward. Next game is just a new game, new slate. We're back at, we have the 0-0 mentality. It's new part of the season, new season altogether.
Well, good luck to you and the Pittsburgh Passion in your season to come. And Chris, back to you.
Great, Chelsea. Thanks. Now let's look in on the D1 Pittsburgh at Green Tree Sportsplex play of the game. D1 Pittsburgh at Green Tree Sportsplex, the place for the athlete. 3 receivers left. Horton hands it off. This is Chick running the football, turning that left corner, 15 down to the 10. Evades a would-be tackler and dances into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown run. Sierra Chick puts the Passion up first with 9:13 to go here in the first quarter of play. Well, the Passion faced a stiff challenge from the New York Sharks tonight, and they stood up to it, and they go to a perfect 6-0 with a 21-6 victory here tonight over New York on Carson Street on the south side. For Chelsea Zahn, the RMG Sports crew, and everyone with the Pittsburgh Passion, I'm Chris Shufflin.